it's raining, it's pouring. Hey guys, welcome to the full moon video. It's a 3-day part series. So in this video, I'm going to be walking you through each day step by step, and you can follow along or get ideas for the next time you decide to do your full moon ritual. The first thing that I do is go outside and get a fresh jasmine flower. Jasmine symbolizes love and purity. I just want my life to be very simple, and I just want to embody the frequency of love. Next up, we have self-care. Oftentimes, we don't spend enough time actually taking care of our skin, our hair, our mental health, so I'm intentionally taking extra time right now to care for myself. Taking a shower and cleaning all the energy that we may have been in contact with during the day is a great way to get settled into our body. It's also very important to be intentional during this time so that we can be present during our full moon rituals. Now that we are all clean, we must ensure that our space is clean and sacred as well. I have intentionally set up my altar. I have placed a salt lamp and some other items that I will be going into depth with later on in this video. I'm going to show you guys what was in this bag. It was given to me by a lady that I met in India. She gave me this as a blessing. I have been carrying it with me throughout all my travels, and it made it safely with me back home. She knew that Adbud and I also meditate, and I think it was just her way of sharing the blessings that she's received from her guru, and it goes onto my altar. Another thing that I will be putting is a necklace. It's jade. I've been wearing it as a necklace because I want the crystals like near me, because I'm setting the intention for everything on my altar to receive all the abundance, all the good energy that's around, especially during the full moon, and just harness that energy. Another item I put on my altar is rosemary, and rosemary has a very protective energy. I also want my fragrances to be associated with good energy. I have this jar which will be containing the moon water. This box contains the roses that me and my husband were given when we got initiated into Kriya Yoga, which is a meditation technique that I learned last year. Another thing that I added, clothes that I'm going to be wearing tomorrow, my businessy clothes, because I have an interview tomorrow for a job that I really want. I have been manifesting this job for a very long time. Made it through to the 3rd round. By the way, I got the job. Full moon's on its way, so this is when the potency of your manifestations are also the strongest. I really highly suggest visualizing your goals, but not to worry, that is coming up in the next part. Another thing that I added to my altar, this might be a bit surprising. It's a MIDI. I've been really wanting to get into making music. I just haven't really been able to find the courage or maybe even the time. Although I play lots on my piano and I have lots of melodies recorded on my voice notes. There's some resistance holding me back. So I am putting this also underneath my altar. When I say the word altar, I basically mean just a place that you are going to be praying. This is fully intention with just me, which I find so beautiful. You can add anything to your altar that you want. You can add notes, fragrances, pictures, or a vision board of where you want to be living. Each and every single object that you put on this altar has a meaning to you. Whatever that meaning is, you don't need to validate it. It's just a really good way to help our brains concentrate on your intention. That is the only reason why I am also partaking in this. My intuition was telling me, hey, hop on it. Literally, I was sitting on that desk earlier today and I saw the dates and I was like, oh, the full moon's in 2 days. The 2 days following up to the full moon, so 3 days in total, is the best time to harness this energy and set an intention. Enough with the explaining. I also intuitively felt the need to put my jewelry and my accessories on the altar as well, just so that they can harness the good energy of the full moon. Now that we've done all of our preparations, it's time to light the candles. I would argue that meditation is the most important part of setting intentions, and therefore I included it in the full moon ritual. Another crucial part, writing down our manifestations and intentions. This is where you're going to put everything that you desire, maybe everything that you're grateful for. Focus on your goals. During this process, it's also very important to be grateful and show gratitude to the universe for fulfilling all of the manifestations that you have. You're going to go ahead and place your manifestations on your altar and have yourself a good night's rest. Okay, it's the next day and I just got back from my interview, so I'm feeling a lot of energy, and the very first thing I do is just visit my altar and start putting away my jewelry so that it can get recharged. I do this all intentionally, and I also just take my time with this. Now it's the evening time and it's time to settle back into our bodies, and I'm doing this by lighting the candles. The perfect way to start any sacred practice is to meditate. This can be as simple as just focusing on your breath. I am currently grieving the loss of a loved one, so I took some time to journal about that and let some of my emotions out. Now you're going to want to grab your manifestations that you wrote yesterday and say them out loud and just revisit them. This is a really good way to keep the energy strong and the intention strong. If today's session was a bit emotionally exhausting like it was for me, then make sure you get a good night's rest. Okay, we've made it to the third and final night of the full moon. I would argue the most potent time. You start off by cleaning your space, decluttering your mind, and revisiting your altar. Today I decided to add a book to my altar, and this is also a reminder to you that you can always add anything you want throughout the entire process. Then obviously we start off by meditation. This time we're going to be doing moon water. So here I have my jar and I'm just going to be pouring some water into the jar with intentions of my manifestation strong, and I place that on my altar. Now it's time to pull out your manifestations again. It's really important to read out loud your manifestations. It increases the energy of your manifestations and it allows you to really put your focus and energy into them. I'm spending a little bit extra time today just thinking about life because I feel very introspective, and that's totally okay. Now we're going to move to the window, and I'm just trying to look for the moon because I don't see her, but anyways. Here's the moon water, and essentially what you're going to want to do is put the moon water near the window so that the moonlight can shine on it and the moonlight can directly charge the water. I am also intuitively grabbing my jewelry and setting the intention of them also being energetically charged, and I also place that near the windowsill. Okay, that brings us to the end of the 3-day full moon ritual, and I hope you guys got inspired to do your own full moon ritual. By the way, this is the first time that I'm doing this. It's because I feel this more internal energy come out during this time, and I feel like I need to connect to the divine that's within me. So really, it's just a good way for me to bring my attention into the present moment. That's all I'm trying to do. It's a more fun, creative way to set goals, but also I do feel my inner witch coming out. Some things that I'm going to be doing tomorrow off camera, I'm going to take my jasmine flower. I've been using this to intentionally cast a spell. That's why I've been putting it on top of my manifestations. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to bury this under the tree. That symbolizes me planting my intentions. Everything in this world is our ideas and our beliefs. So if you believe in something, it's true. Feels like I'm cleansing my space. Next time, I will definitely add a couple more tweaks and have some sage for energy cleansing, because I did feel that that was kind of missing. Fire is a good way to cleanse energy as well. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time near my altar before I blow out the candles and let the universe do its thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next video. Much love to you all. I just wanted to share that as soon as I blew out my candles, I saw the clock and it was 11:11. I wanted to share with you guys to send you guys good vibes.